Hello. I believe I am live, but we'll be running an ad break first. Why is this not working? Just Mary bot is here. Let me refresh my sit up bot. Please don't redeem just yet. Need a relog. Okay, the bot. Oh, wow, Cody. Thank you for the redeem. You made it just in time for my bot to come up. Feel free to lurk. Thank you so much. Okay. I need to fix this screen for we start Mabinogi, so instead of my usual starting screen, I'm just gonna try to fit in these 2 minutes before the ad break starts. Let me also go ahead and send out a notification. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, Andy, you don't watch Mabby, but you're here to lurk. Thank you, Andy. No worries. I'll be rambling a lot. Thank you, Paco. Okay, So I need to fix everyone on this screen, and I'm thinking I'll start ordering people from right to left and like by how many lemonades they've redeemed, because Spritz came up with a really good idea that rather than making the picture super big and then everyone's super tiny, what I can do is what I could do is just pan the image, and I figured out a way to do that in OBS. So I'm gonna fix the image, put that back on as my new startup screen, and then we'll hop onto Mabinogi after. Thank you for the lurk, Annie. Hi, Kevy. Hi, Chance. You're gonna have to help me out with Mabinogi later. Okay, what were the dimensions for this? Hi, Min. Okay, the height was 1688. 1688. Okay, I'm gonna have to move people around. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Hi, NPC. Hello, hello. Ohayo, hello. Ohayo gozaimasu. Benwave, hi. Thank you for coming in for your check-in. Feel free to lurk, everyone. I know, not everyone plays Mabinogi, so what am I gonna do? Well, I'm just gonna continue from where we left off. So we didn't finish the quest that we were doing on the last stream, and I would like to finish that quest, and then we'll go from there, I guess. I haven't even actually tried out using the Arcana I got. Venwave, that is so cute. Hi, is that? Wait, I recognize that emote. Oh wait, dear Mimi. Or maybe not. I just see a lot of frog emotes on Twitch. I know Momo uses it a lot. You will also be drawing. Ooh. Okay. No worries, Venwave. Well, we're only doing art for a little bit. So for now we're twinsies. But I'll be switching categories once I finish fixing this picture. Hello, other Kevy. Dear Mimi is so sweet. Oh wait, is Dear Mimi the one who, the one from the UK with a very excited voice and like talks super fast and has like a super decked out stream layout, and she has her face cam in the top right corner and like plays a bunch of cozy games? Is that her? Hi Nat. Thank you for the redeem. Fancy. Oh yeah. Like I think if I'm thinking of the right streamer, Carrie has rated her twice while I was there in the mornings. You're paying your debt? Okay. You have 15 more to go. Look me in the eyes and tell me you'll still come in for your check-ins. Oh wait, right. You have your darn it. Okay, I forgot. Nat has her karaoke stream. I'm gonna have to make today's a short stream then. Yeah, you're starting in an hour, right? Oh shoot. Okay. I forgot. I was really tired, so I started late. No, I do want to. Okay, everyone, karaoke stream at Nat Lufa's in an hour. Let's. If you know what, if that's the case, if I have only an hour to stream, I'm just gonna start heading on Mabinogi now. Low-key freaking out. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not have... Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I think everyone here basically already knew about it. So, I'm sure everyone here will be... I'll raid you. Nat, I'll raid you after. I'm gonna just start loading up Mabinogi in the background. I guess the art portion is gonna be nuked. I'm gonna just crop everyone. You didn't know about it? Well, now you do. Okay, everyone. Shout out to Nat Lufa, who is doing her scuffed karaoke stream in about an hour, dressed up as one of the Saja boys from K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, you didn't know about it. Right. That's what Kappa means. Kappa. Fun fact. My, Actually, no, I don't want to say it. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Bob Ross Kappa. You're gonna drink a whole bottle. No, don't do that. I think alcohol isn't good for your throat. I know there's like those tipsy lives that some K-pop idols do, but I drink warm water instead. Feels good to have you here, Taneki. I know you're very tired though, so... Well, I mean, you're probably gonna stay up for Nat, right? But happy weekend. Make sure you don't overdo it. Don't be out of commission for an entire week like I was. Whoa, I forgot about this music being very loud. Okay, good thing no one heard that. Okay, I'm gonna turn up my desktop audio. And then we're gonna switch to the Mabby screen. Here we go. Double-edged sword does dehydrate you. Alcohol also lowers the tension, so you actually sing a bit healthier. Oh, I can see that. That makes sense. Hi, bye. At a restaurant right now. Oh, there goes Night Parade. Thank you very much. You will be back soon. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me since you're at a restaurant, but I'm gonna probably do a very super quick stream because I want to make it in time for Nat Lufa's. So well, okay, how about this? Could you do any 17 songs like later into your stream, Nat? I don't want to miss the 17 ones or any ones that I know. So as a compromise, could you do those later into the stream? You'll do Darling? Could you do that later into the stream? Cause I don't want to miss it, but I might get caught up while doing quests and whatnot. Oh, thank you, Dalen. Thank you, fellas. You have beef with mice. Oh, thank you for the lurk. We did have the art, but we are rushing, so we're gonna Mabinogi is. Dalen asks, fellas. Hi, Papa. How's your arm? Oh, is her arm not doing well? Did Phyllis hurt her arm? Okay, anyway, we're gonna speed. How's this music? Is this too loud? It's a little loud. I'm gonna lower this. Okay, there we go. Speed! She had some shots, still sore. Ah, okay, so nothing like crazy. Like medical shots. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna speed. I'm gonna change this category, hold on. Mabinogi before we catch friends karaoke stream. Okay, we're gonna change the category. Been so puzzled by the screenshots. Also, this is my game I've been playing since 2000. Well, a long time ago. And yeah, we're back. Let's see, Arcana. Talk to Lore in the Arcana Association room. Okay, we gotta find him. So we were in the middle of doing a quest line, and we have to... Oh, there it is. So to summarize, we're doing, I think, a prerequisite quest. I'm gonna learn this a little more for myself. I can't hear myself think. I'll raise it back up for y'all. So Mabinogi is another Korean MMO, just like Lost Ark, I guess. You can learn all the skills that are in the class. You're not limited at all. And the old title of Mabinogi used to be Mabinogi Fantasy Life. And I would say it was a crucial part of my development growing up. And so nostalgia, but also they've been working on a lot of quality of life updates over the past few years, ever since they got a new director. He's been amazing for Mabinogi. And Mabinogi's also going to come out with Unreal Engine 5 rehaul, hopefully in the next 2-3 years. The CT Blur. Yeah, so this game has been out for a long time, and a few years ago I was really scared. Right before I basically quit playing, everyone was saying, oh, the game's gonna die, but here it is, still going strong. The new community managers, the CMs, they've been doing great work keeping the game alive as well. And yeah, I love this game a lot. I'm not able to keep up with it anymore because it's such a big time sink if you were to play at the end game content, but I'm just gonna take it casual, and we've been having fun streaming it, going through like story, voice acting sort of. My throat gets a bit sore when I voice act for too long, but we'll do our best. I'm not very good at doing male voices, so I just kind of sound stupid when I try to make my voice deeper. Visual overhaul for a long-standing game like this would be insane. Oh yeah, there's already been previews and they look amazing, and I'm really excited. Okay, so we are stepping into the Arcana Association room for the first time. It looks very nice and fancy in here. There he is. So for some background context with the quest line we're doing right now, one bottle down, oh boy. Day 2. There was a day 1 of requesting an audiobook voiced by Lucy. Anyway, so the quest line background right now is that we are the trust. Okay, so the player characters, aka us, we're called Militians. Miletian. We are the Militian. We are a mysterious species that have come into the world of Aaron one day, and we seemingly never are able to die. And in fact, over years passing, we also seem to never age, or we become younger, or change appearances or everything. Like, this is very meta. So they're referring to like the fact that you can customize your character appearance, or that you can rebirth. And so every time you rebirth, you go back down to level 1, but you have a cumulative level. So your experience throughout your different lifetimes accumulates, so you're always stronger the more you rebirth. even though you have a temporary setback. And with every rebirth, that's how you get more skill points, and that's how you can expand your skill set, and you can learn all of these skills. You train everything if you wanted to, or if you don't want to, if you're not a grinder, you can just take a chill. You can sit by a campfire, play music, socialize with other players, whatever you want. Mabinogi, you can play it however you want to. And so rebirth themes, yeah, I would say Mabinogi is the only one I know with this concept though, where rebirth is literally part of the leveling system. But so we are since we're the main character of our story, we are one of the most trusted people of all time, and the queen of the kingdom has a lot of faith in us, and she was thinking of starting, what would you call it? She wanted to do an initiative to train her citizens, or anyone who's looking to become stronger. And so this guy, Lore over here, he came in and he was like, I have just that for you. I know something called an Arcana. Now from a player perspective, an Arcana is just like a hybrid class that's super strong endgame thing. Anyway, I'm talking about within the game. So Arcana, and then we become the test subject, and he's kind of sus, but you're basically caught up now. So this guy, he knows stuff. He's gonna train us, but he's also sus. Dig the art style. Oh yeah. Currently the new name of Mabinogi is that it is Mabinogi Anime Life. As you can see, lots of anime influences, and it's technically a 2.5D, not 3D. But I love the art, and I will miss it a bit, but they're trying to keep the UE5 overhaul as close to the original art style's feels as much as possible. So yeah, Wizard 101, actually the vibe. Oh yeah, fun fact, my old name on Mabinogi used to be Natalie, and I only went by Natalie because in Wizard 101, the random name generator, I picked Natalie out of the available choices, so I went by Natalie for a few years. Thanks to Wizard 101. I have no idea about lunch, but I know everything you've made so far, Ozzy, looks good. Multi-classing, defensive magic, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I was coughing just now, huh? Never used it outside the game. Thanks for catching us up. Yes. I always try to include everyone with like the game I'm playing, because I know not everyone plays the same games. I know many of you I've met through Infinity Nikki per se, so you know, I wanna let you all in on the games I love. Ooh, steak sounds good. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and read his description. So they always go with a description first, and then you'll see their portrait above my head soon. So, Lore, he wears a clean pressed shirt and vest, and his pale blue-gray eyes seem steeled in their intention. His light hair softens the serious look of his face, and his scarf, casually worn, swishes lightly when he walks. A calm and easygoing smile of the sort learned through experience rests on his face as he quietly scans his surroundings. Thank you for the intro, you're more interested. Thank you! I know you were just lurking, so I do appreciate that you're actively engaging, but you know, don't feel pressured. I know you were working on the drawing. I appreciate you, Venwave. You'll get a steak. Ooh, that sounds really good, Ozzy. Laura stands up straight, greeting you beside his impeccably organized desk. Oh, so you might be kind of tripped out by the plus sign and stuff. So the reason for it is because there were server merges as the population got smaller. Wait, this person's name is Hou. That has to be a coincidence. But the reason there's a plus sign Alexina next to my name is because Alexina used to be my original server, and it got merged down, And apparently there was already an existing Cookie Bunny on the server, so I became Cookie Bunny plus Alexina. But since I also am very attached to my memories of my old server, I've decided not to reach out to support to ask for the name to be taken out, so... Yep, you're gonna see that a lot, but... This is my name, Cookie Bunny. I like cookies and I like bunnies. Fun fact. Cookie Bunny, you're here! Look at this room. Isn't it nice? Are you already done cleaning? It's not for nothing that I'm pouring my efforts into the research of Arcana. There's one even I can use. The cleaning Arcana. What the heck? A cleaning Arcana? Apologies. I was aiming for a shot of levity, but it just came out weird. The duller truth is that it's just speed, born of practice. I've been cleaning every kind of floor, object, and surface ever since I was a child. When it comes to tidying up, I can do the work of 3 maids. Okay, that's suspicious, because this guy, Lore, he introduced himself as a noble? So why would a noble know how to clean when usually they have staff to do that cleaning for them? Hi Shrade! It's a bit annoying changing names as well. You have to leave your guild, divorce, leave any family, don't have any items. Yeah, I didn't want to have to leave my guild, so I decided to stay and everything. Hello, hello, good to see you! The furniture you see here was also provided by the queen. Some of it was already in the room when I got here, but the best pieces were added later to round out the assortment. The weapons in the corner over there, I actually brought myself when I was doing my own research on Arcana. I never had a good place to store them before, but it's nice to finally have a proper home for them here. There's one more thing that Her Majesty the Queen did for me. She got us set up as a temporary association, while the official paperwork circulates through the necessary channels. That will allow us to begin our work as the Arcana Association immediately. By the way, there's gonna be a lot of talking. This is all just backstory to catch me up to speed. So, yeah, he's basically putting together a training program for the Arcana, and he's gonna head it. And he's gonna do research on how to make it more accessible to the other citizens. But so far, we seem to be the only one who knows how to make it work. Organizations under the royal banner that lean towards scholarly research are classified as societies, while those with a more active, practical bent are classified as associations. By way of example, you may be familiar with the Royal Society of Astronomy and the Musician Alliance. I know the Royal Society, I do not know the Musician Alliance. On one hand, we're certainly research-oriented, as we must be in order to further develop the Arcana. However, our ultimate objective is empowering the people of the kingdom in accordance with Queen Erwin's wishes. So, since the practical objective takes priority, she decided it would be most appropriate to designate our organization an association. The catch is, we need to provide more substantial results in order to be recognized as an official association. Still, I'm very grateful. This will be enormously helpful in allowing our organization to grow. In fact, that's why I called you here, Cookie Bunny. I apologize for summoning you so soon after you aided me last time, but there was something I wanted to suggest to you. Well, less of a suggestion and more of an offer, really. Although we may not be entirely certified yet, I'd like for you to join us as a member of the Arcana Association, Cookie Bunny. With you as our charter member, I can't imagine it will be difficult to become an official association. But it's not simply for my benefit that I'm asking you to join. When I saw you demonstrating the use of Arcana, I was sure that what we're researching here will help you develop your own abilities. From what I've heard, you often take part in adventures or studies that aid in your own growth, yes? Well, I believe Arcana will be especially responsive to you, helping to channel the powers you already possess, and blending them to be greater than their components. Cookie Bunny, As you continue to train and grow, it's my belief that the concept of Arcana itself will grow along with you. So, what do you say? Will you join us in our endeavor, wheresoever it may lead? Not in agreement. Thank you. Let's give this our best effort. Now, before I go over our general game plan, we should make sure you're up to speed on all the basics concerning Arcana. I didn't have much time for explanations before, as I had my hands full fielding questions from Her Majesty the Queen, but I think I finally sated even her considerable curiosity. Good. There are some details I need to clarify first that might be a bit confusing, even to someone of your experience. Before, I showed you a simple Arcana that I drew, but Arcana are not drawings. So what he's referring to is, when we first met him and he introduced the concept of Arcana, he drew a seal on a piece of paper, and that's what we used to focus our energy and draw out some of the potential of Arcana. But we expended too much power, so the seal broke. And that's what he's referring to, and he's saying now that you don't need the seal. It's like something more theoretical, I guess. I often refer to their conceptual shapes as sigils or crests, but in truth, there's nothing physical I can provide you related to Arcana. The classic protagonist move when agreeing with something and the nod. That is, because Arcana aren't concrete things. You can possess Arcana, utilize them in ways that produce very real effects, but the Arcana themselves are intangible. Let's see. Maybe it's best to think of Arcana as objects possessed by your soul, rather than by your body. They exist and perform their function at that higher metaphysical level. It all sounds rather vague and difficult to get a clear sense of, doesn't it? But once you start using Arcana, the question of how you possess them becomes more of an academic aside. Far more important is the confidence. Far more important is the confidence you'll have that the Arcana has become something that is your own, and that you can make use of as you like. Nod twice for emphasis. If you got all of that, I'll move right along to the next topic. Now, I just mentioned that Arcana take the form of sigils or crests, but they're nothing unreasonably complex like some glyph or summoning circle. You're familiar with the traditional knotwork patterns that frequently appear in weaving and metalwork in Aaron, yes? I'd say the designs are more akin to that. Okay, so he's referring to the fact that Mabinogi is based off of... what was it called? Let's see... Celtic! Yeah, it's there's a lot of Celtic mythology, but it's kind of more of a spin-off of Celtic mythology. It's not at all one-to-one, and Mabinogi kind of has its own complete version of it that's not historically accurate, but the icon of Mabinogi is like a Celtic knot, so that's what he's referring to. Since the focus in Arcana is on how two different sources of powers are intertwined, the more complex the pattern, the greater the intermingling of said powers. Arcana crests can be thought of as a decorative knot that begins simply and grows in complexity. The power you possess flows along the path dictated by the crest's design. To give a practical analog, you might think of the lines as a complicated system of pipes or canals, and your power as water that flows through them. Even if there's a surge in a river, a pipe or canal fed from it will regulate the flow of water based on its size. In very much the same way, Arcana are used to regulate the flow and mixing of disparate powers. For that reason, one of the core goals of our research here is to find ways to enhance and reinforce the crests of the Arcana we discover. That is the best and most straightforward way to increase an Arcana stability. Every time I do a story like this in Nikki or Mabinogi, it just ends up being like 2 hours of me reading dialogue. I'm sorry, this might be boring. Like I said before, Arcana aren't something one can physically possess, like a weapon or spellbook. They exert an influence that can be felt and even measured, but have no tangible form. That's what makes this part rather difficult. The method I'd like to attempt is it's an audiobook. Oh, thank you. Hi, XGN. Bro, didn't just say that peak Twitch content is boring. I don't know. Last time I streamed Mabinogi, all the Mabinogi players like slowly drizzle. What's the word? What's the word when something like slowly? You know that word for like something top down, the rich trickled. Yeah, trickled down. Trickled down. The rich to the poor. And last time I streamed Mabinogi, I was just reading for like an hour, and I just noticed all the Mabinogi players just slowly trickled out of my stream because I was just reading. Good luck with the stream. Oh, thank you, XGN. No. We're not gonna. No. That's fine. They probably had their own thing to do. They were probably here for content. We're not gonna curse them out. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let me have some more water. Something whose very material state is in flux may be able to be converted into a state similar to that of the arcana. The long and short of it is, if we have some sort of energy over which we can exert control and render that compatible with arcana, we should theoretically be able to directly alter and enhance the arcana. No, we are not cursing them. No. No. I have friends in here. They're all friends. It may have just been a coincidence, you know? Hi, Mizumi. Good morning. Isn't it really late for you? Or do you just wake up very early? But hi, Mizumi. If it's super late for you, I hope you get some rest. Oh geez. Oh yes. Well, thank you for dropping by for your lemonade. Have a good night, Mizumi. Yeah, it is really late. I just couldn't tell because 4 a.m. is like either you woke up super early or you have been staying up. But you and Tanaki both get some sleep soon, you know? Oh, Nat Lufa is doing her karaoke stream in half an hour though, so we'll be rating her when we have the chance. Alright. So I'm just reading their story right now, but yeah, don't feel like you have to lurk. Thank you for dropping by for your lemonade. Have a good night, Mizumi. I appreciate you. Of course, I use the word substance lightly here. The energy is of greater importance than the matter, but as long as it's something we can safely handle and use, I'm willing to try. It would be best to have a self-contained energy, if possible. Is there something you've seen in your travels that comes to mind? A self-contained energy, so I would say alchemy is probably the right answer here. You offer up the suggestion of utilizing alchemical know-how to make a completely new substance with the ideal qualities. Oh, that's a rather astute suggestion. If we find some substance suitable for our purposes in some ways but not others, we may well be able to change those less desirable traits to instead match our preferences through the process of alchemy. I think something with the properties of a flame would suit our needs. However, the flame needs to be both unstable enough that its energy might be shifted, yet still strong enough to apply the force of that energy to the arcana. You know how to use alchemy. Ni hao, Lucy. Nei hao, Safi. You know how to use alchemy to change the structure of a thing at the fundamental level to create something entirely new, and have researched the unusual stardust phenomenon in your dealings with the Royal Society of Astronomy. When I think of the discovery of stardust... That was very good, thank you. When I think of the discovery of stardust, I can't help but wonder if strange phenomena of that sort have manifested somewhere rich in fire elemental energy. Perhaps there's something out there that, with proper handling, can be utilized... Oh my gosh, my voice is dying. Wow, okay guys, I need water. Be right back. I just chugged the whole cup and my throat still feels like it's dead. Enjoy the music. Get some tea. Warm liquids. Oh yeah, I always have warm water when I stream. Except for when my water boiler needed cleaning. That's the only time I use cold water instead. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start summarizing from here because this guy talks too much. Let's be honest. So, our next objective will be to find some object or energy strongly aligned with the element of fire. We'll split up. He will sift through relevant books on the best way to go about altering a crest, and he suggests that I should pay a visit to Era at the Dumbarton bookstore, who often has good suggestions no matter the topic. Oh wait, no, sorry, he's gonna go to her. And as for me, Japanese, I should travel to some region that I know of that is rich in fire elemental energy, find if any unexplainable phenomena have been observed, and he recommends the area's volcanic region. Even if something has been found there, word of such things from abroad trickles, back to you lad at a regrettably slow pace. The Royal Geological Society has set up a long-term camp in that area, which would be good place as any to begin our inquiries, and I accidentally clicked through the rest of the dialogue just now, something about the Queen, and with that, let us be off. You and Lore have teamed up to find a way to enhance Arcana. Before leaving the castle, pay a visit to Erewhon. Ask about any reports from the Geological Society that might point you towards some new phenomena or discovery. Okay, maybe I should start doing that from now on. I should just summarize whenever that guy starts talking. The other thing is the Queen herself is also practiced in Japanese, as Ozzy says. He said the word? What word? What word? What word? Okay, here she is. Oh, sorry, I skipped through it. So this is the Queen. She is very young. She is very young. Trickle. Ah, yes, Trickle. Cookie Bunny, what is it now? I thought you had gone to the Arcana Association room. Any new reports from the Geological Society? I've not seen any new dispatches from their area in camp lately. I have, however, received numerous reports of all sorts from the Royal Society of Astronomy. You'd think there may have been a report from the Geological Society in the last week or two? Let me see. Did I overlook it in the deluge of reports coming in from the Royal Society? They have a young member who's very enthusiastic about her work. It seems we get a new report in from her practically every other day. Here it is. A surveyor's exploration report. Well, she's tiny because she's like literally very young. A surveyor's exploration report sent by the Geological Society not a month past. It doesn't contain any confidential information, so you are free to read it. Pretty light report, as far as these things go. Perhaps 3 to 4 pages. You glance down at the first page, printed in neat, clear script. Oh, it's by Belita! Geological Society, Kalita Camp Report 213. Report categories, soil composition, geological activity. Nothing seems to stand out. Oh! An unusually flammable substance has been discovered in flint samples recently taken from the eastern side of the Raspa volcano. The flames it gives off are more volatile than conventional fire, making them difficult to observe. It probably was not updated, Min. However, given its pronounced differences in color and temperature, we suspect it to be a material heretofore unknown to us. The discovery was made not long ago, but subsequent flint samples collected have contained the same substance. A survey of other minerals in the area did not reveal any other sources for this material. A more detailed analysis of its composition is underway, though given the small sample size, progress has been slow. This report tells of the discovery of some new substance that possesses fire elemental properties. Did you find anything? There are so many reports that I haven't had enough hours in a day to read over them all myself, even if I wished to. Yes, this is helpful. Ah, that is good to hear. By the by, I presume you've heard the news that the Arcana Association has now been officially established, yes? It has only provisional status at the moment, but that will only be until the paperwork has been fully processed. I expect that formality will be taken care of within the week. I may have been the one to push for this new venture, but I fear I may have underestimated how tiring it would be to fulfill all the bureaucratic requirements for such a venture. Thank you for all your help getting the Arcana Association up and running. Well then, if that's all for now, I have some matters of state I fear I can't put off any longer. Take care you don't overexert yourself while you're running around. Okay, we're gonna visit Belita at the Kalita Exploration Camp to hear the latest report. So we are currently on the continent of Ulad. But there's a small island of Belvis, and then there's a giant continent of Area across the water. Hi, Arrowwood! Thank you for checking in. Hi! You are up to 6 lemonades. Huzzah! Okay, where was it? Oh, here it is, I think. There's Lake Kalita, and then here's this Kalita. We're just going through some story. We're trying to zoom through it because my friend Nat Lufa is doing a karaoke stream in about 20 minutes from now. We're gonna try to get to a good stopping point and then we'll probably raid her. I hope she won't be too intimidated. Hollow Knight will be tomorrow, by the way, Arrowwood. If you wanna be there for that. Although, my concern is my friend Carrie is also doing her celebration stream at that time, so I'll probably be late to her celebration, but gotta go fast, yes. Oh, hi, Sarai. Yeah, we gotta go fast. Oh, there's Belita. You see her combing through her hair with nimble fingers, and against the backdrop of the volcanic smoke that ever rises in the distance, you see a hint of a smile that seems to invite you to speak. Hey there, Cookie Bunny. It's been a while since I saw you around these parts. Hopefully not so long that you've forgotten about the Dragon Conductor, though. So, what brings you here today? I am seeking a new kind of flame. Huh. How did you learn about that? Have you been spending your spare time attending Royal Society conferences and academic symposiums? If you've read the reports, at least, that saves me some time. You see, unlike our first samples, later samples have shown a remarkable consistency of the flint's inner temperature. However, there haven't been any factors we observed that would have catalyzed such a change. Do you think the recent crisis in Erin might have had some sort of unseen influence on the stone's mineralogical makeup? I've been going over our data, but the connection to the conduction ceremony is low. The observation is still ongoing, but based off what I've seen so far, it doesn't seem to be volatile or dangerous. I have no clue what need you might have of it, but we can conduct an impromptu examination right now if you go out there and bring back a couple samples. Why not go and gather 5 flint? Okay, I think I have flint on me because I'm a hoarder, but the problem is I need to figure out where. Oh yeah, Erin has 2 moons. One of them is Latika. Shoot, what was the other one? Erica. So Latika and Erica. I'm gonna just type them out like this. So those are the 2 moons up there. Which one is which? I think Erica's the big blue one? Let me double check. Aaron, Latica. This world is freaky. Oh yeah, Erica is the small red one, and Latica is the big blue one. You keep hearing... Oh, this is the dragon that keeps making the noises. Isn't it cute? Or are you shy now? There we go. Let's see. I need to figure out which pet it was that had it, but... I mean, to be honest, I probably will not be able to figure out which one it was. You're just gonna hear me summoning a bunch of monsters and then de-summoning over and over again. To be honest, I don't even know if I have Flint on me. I was just kind of assuming I might have them. But... I may have thrown them out for all I know. Not here. Not here. There's just a bunch of gems. Nope. Nope. This is gonna be a long one. Oh, I almost thought these were it, but it's not this. Nope. 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 Well, I have some apostle love around that one. Those are my herbs. Why did my note go away? I feel like every time I play this game, my notes for my pets get wiped. It's very annoying. Okay, not you. You are my... Yeah, I've had, like, messages on these and just don't save. They get wiped for some reason or another. Oh wait, no, you don't have inventory. No, you are just scrolls. You are a star. There's a song that goes like that, I think. Or something like that. To go down the list of pets to find... Yeah, I actually had a spreadsheet for this reason. But updating that spreadsheet was very annoying to do for every single witch item. And I got tired of updating it. But look, we're not even halfway through. Okay, we have some ore on this, but doesn't look like it was flint. Started to name my pets the items you'll find in there. That's horrible. That's horrible. Oh yeah, compunction. I named this one because it was my favorite SAT word. And then it never showed up on the SAT, but it's one of my favorite words. That was very emo. Let's see. Nope. What's wrong? I'm starting to think I won't find flint. I'm starting to think I won't find it. Nope. I honestly... Not that I forgot I had these pets, but I haven't been able to give my pets love, so they all have the title the attention hog. I believe that's if you don't summon them in over 10 days, and they really miss you after that. They're like, Owner, why have you been neglecting me? Shouldn't I want some? I am playing Mabinogi. It is an old MMO that has been around since ages, and I am currently playing Find the Item. That's what I'm really playing. I'm just going through all my pet inventories. Are you at the part where you need 5 flint? Yes, I am. I swear I had flint, but I either it's in my bank or I threw it out. So I guess now we have to actually we went through all my pets for no reason. So either it's somewhere. Okay, there's no way I have some in here, is there? Nope. Okay. Yep. Need to look for some then. Find 5 flint near Raspa Volcano. So we're going through a quest right now. Currently I'm up to the fetch quest part of it. Let's see. Raspa Volcano. Let's... maybe here? The sulfur ore area? I believe this is how you mine. Okay. Oh, where's my pickaxe? I thought I had one here. Okay, here we go. Here's my demonic. So my friend Nat Lufa, she is gonna be doing a karaoke stream soon. So we're gonna raid her once I get to a good stopping point. But I don't think she's live yet. It's like in 11 minutes. You hope they updated the weather conditions for this quest. Oh yeah, that's what it was. You're right. I probably had to oh, you're right. Oh, are you only able to get it when it's raining? Is that what it was? Fossils. Only while raining. Oh. Oh shoot. Okay, what's the weather for this then? Rain casting? Okay, I'll try. Let's see. Can I do this? Here's my alchemy. It's not those ores. Oh, it's been a while if you can't tell. Where do I go? Oh, there's a golem in the distance. It's not these ores? Guess I can look it up on the wiki. Why is there no music in this area? I feel very, very out of my element. Let's see. Flint. I'm very sad about the wiki not being updated that much recently. It's like bare minimum of people updating it now. I used to be a very active contributor to it. Or more so I just proofread everyone's stuff. Mine the big boulders that would normally be in flames. Oh, okay, so it's around it's around down here, I think. Okay, let's head that way then. Why are you poisoned? Stop being poisoned. No. Okay, oh, it's this way. I see. I wonder how that works. When you raincast, will they change their appearance? I'm very curious about this. Are these not the ones? I thought they would be, but I'm not able to like click on them. Maybe after raincasting? Oh, there we go! Wait, it's still not working though. Oh, there we go. Yay! Hey! Hey! Let's go. That's cool. Hey! Hey! Let it rain. Oh, that's why you thought it was annoying. The weather suddenly turned gloomy. Strange forces are at work. I don't remember what that means. Is that a field boss message? I think that's what the dragon? Alright, let's head back. Low-key might give the game a try. Oh, it's actually, I believe it's a good time to start, actually. There's a lot of new player events going on. Let's see. Where we wanna head back to the base camp. There's a lot of progression events. This is the same thing with Lost Ark. But yeah, the tutorial is very good at getting you up to speed. So you can use that as a starting place. Alright. There you go. Well done. Let's have a look, shall we? Belita sprinkles what appears to be a reagent on one of the flint samples you just mined. With a crackling sound, wisps of verdant flame sprout up across the surface of the stone. See that? This green flame is proof that something new is going on in the flint around here. We've never seen anything like it, at least in our time researching. Hi, Crow Vampire! Thank you for showing up. Hi. Oh, I mentioned yesterday during my Lost Ark stream, but for those who don't recognize Kuro... Oh, you saw the shout out, yeah. So Kuro's the one who helped me out with getting drops activated on my channel, so I am very indebted to him. He is from the UK. He plays Lost Ark at DGen hours, as most Lost Ark players do. Very fun. He also has played a lot of like creepy kind of games that I've been watching. Well, not watching. I lurk for those. I can't do scary games, but yeah, if you want to check him out, he has a very cute VTuber model as well. In our lab analyses, we found that these green flames are more unstable than the typical red and yellow varieties. When we tried to separate the green flames from the surface of the flints, the flame itself just seemed to unravel, as though it was woven from luminescent threads that come undone. You see them fall away and the flame just disappears. Played some hide-and-seek maps on Counter-Strike 2. They had some jump scares in the map. I think you're talking about Counter-Strike, right? Is that CSGO? I'm not super sure. Maybe you poop yourself. Ah yeah, CSGO. Okay, I played that too. It's been a while. You know the fire elementals you find every now and then? It's a lot like those. I try to find a way to stabilize its properties and allow it to manifest independently of the flint, but no success so far. Maybe it's just a matter of finding something that possesses similar properties, whatever that might be. Isn't it super late for you, Kuro? Thank you for the stretch, Tanaki. Have you just not gone to sleep yet? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Much appreciated. I hope you get some sleep soon. I have a friend who is going to start her karaoke stream soon, so... Oh, okay, well, geez, that's a long stream. I guess it must have been really fun. Get some rest. You don't feel like you have to stay. But thank you for dropping by. Or you can use me to help you fall asleep. That's what some people do. Sleep is for the weak. Yes. Quite your switch, yeah. Just finished Lost Ark. Played Counter-Strike with some friends. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Actually, though, I guess I can't really recommend staying. Oh, sorry, BRB. That was my mom nagging me just now. We are raiding a friend soon, and she'll be doing karaoke, and she's getting her alcohol levels up so that she gets rid of her nerves. Mama, oh, she already went downstairs. Yeah, so she probably the opposite of ASMR. I don't know if you would want to stay for the raid, but at least until I do raid her, you can try to fall asleep to me. And then in case you fell asleep, I'm gonna like try to gently poke you awake and tell you to hop out so that you're not rudely awakened by like screeching high notes or whatever. Oh yeah. So currently we're just reading a bunch of dialogue. I'm probably gonna just start speeding through this. So basically we mined a sample of flint and showed it to this researcher who's like, yep, that seems pretty odd. Lufa's gonna be very chill. What do you mean? Am I the Jia? Are you my 小弟弟? Here, I'll give this to you. Use it for whatever it is you have need of it for. Where you received a piece of green-tinted flint from Belita. Oh, we're gonna head back to Dumbarton now. Ooh, that is such a weird color. That's a weird color. Okay, so let's head on back. 你比我大，所以你是姐姐. I mean, sure, you're right. Yeah. I feel so... You make me feel so old. But you're right. I am old. Don't look at me like that, Sprint! Malbing is our baby. Okay, please don't call me Ai. That would hurt my pride so badly. Please don't Ai me. For those who don't know, oh man, Ai is basically the Chinese equivalent of Ajima. You're having fun there, aren't you? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Why are you teasing me? He's basically calling me Nuna right now. Oh yeah, we were talking about it with Bear there in your chat. Hello, Cookie Bunny. What brings you here? Ah, is this young man a friend of yours? Indeed. Indeed. Ajuma? It is Min can describe it to you. I have no idea what that is, Ozzy. You see Lower clutching a bundle of documents and a thick book. The ink has barely dried on the many official-looking forms. Cookie Bunny, I see you're back from area. As you can see, there have been some slight delays. It looks like he's been transcribing a book. Ah, your friend here was looking for a book, A General Theory of Crests and Sigils. The problem is, I'm afraid I only have a single copy. I told him I could probably sell it since it's not in great condition, or that I could lend it to him, but well, he just took out his pen and started transcribing. He's very fast. He's already copied several chapters, in fact. Well, you see, wait, isn't that not legal? Pay up, bro! Well, you see, in the past, I spent quite a lot of time transcribing books. It was the only way I had to continue my studies. I was focused on comprehension more than speed, but I suppose if you do something a lot, you naturally get faster at it, hmm? Oh, look at that. I'm more than half done already. Oh, I see. I was a bit taken aback as it's been quite some time since I've seen a customer transcribe a book. Necessity is the mother of invention. Are you any good at writing? Oh my god, one of the choices is Unga Bunga. I'm gonna say as good with a pen as a sword. I know you've got a caramel in your purse somewhere. Dalen! How did you know? Just call her Lung Lei. Oh, do you speak Kanto, Kuro? I know Safi does, but my Kanto's ass. Oh wow! You wanna teach me? I keep asking people to teach me, and no one will teach me. It's how you say beautiful lady, and Kanto people usually greet each other like that, like, oh hey beautiful lady, oh hey handsome lad. Like it's not meant to be a pickup line, it's It's just more of a friendly greeting. Cantonese people are very friendly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised, Kuro. And then the Mandarin equivalent would be Meinyu and... 帅哥, I guess, maybe. It's good with a pen as a sword. There's no need to brag, but you know you have better handwriting than most. You give Laura a confident nod. Oh, wow, really? Then maybe you can do me a favor. All I have left on this paper is the appendices, but my hand's cramping up. Would you mind finishing it for me? Once this is finished, we'll head back. Here's a piece of blank paper for you. Oh, is this a handicraft? Select use to start transcribing. Where did this go in my inventory? Can be stored in special. Oh, no one saw that. Where did you go? Wait, I don't see it in my inventory. Dexterity made a non-lethal attack. DC 16, roll 4. Gonna murder someone with how I'm holding that pickaxe? Okay, let's fix that. We are not murderers. Where did the paper go though? I'm so confused. Maybe it's in here? Nope. Oh, here it is. Invitingly smooth surface that almost begs to be written. It appears to be a supplemental material made to serve as a reference when creating a crust based on the theory explained before. The bolded footnotes catch your eye. The supplement is entitled Proper Fortification of Crusts, while the full title of the published work is The Best of Crust from Glyphs to Arcana. Shoot! Transcribe the... Oh wait, oh okay, never mind. You just typed this. Okay, cool. That's not that bad. You managed to do a decent job. Next is several precautions to take when forging a scorching crust, stressing the idea that scorching crusts themselves contain energy. Scorching crusts contain energy. You did a decent job. Several tips provided on how to build up and reinforce an Arcana crust through augmentation with scorching crusts. Period. Missing. The main thought being conveyed is that scorching crusts reinforce Arcana. Okay, well this is fun. I like typing. You transcribe the text cleanly and error-free. Moving on to the next section. Wait, what? Does that mean I didn't do it for the past two? Finally, there are a few notes on things. That person was dead as hell. Perception check. Finally, there are a few notes on things one should remember when trying to draw a crust. One point that stands out to you is that the more a crust reflects what it's used for, the more effective it will be. The best crusts fit their intended use. Outstanding! Your penmanship exceeds even the original. You're surprisingly good at this, Cookie Bunny. I think that should be enough though. The content beyond this overlaps with materials I've already transcribed. You should head to the Royal Castle. Anytime this was interesting to watch, bye-bye. Go ahead with the book. This volume is quite thick and heavy, so he will need to take care. It may take a while. Alright, I think this is a good stopping point, but let me double check if she's actually online right now first. If she's not, then I'll take a bit longer to finish up. Following. Okay, she is online, so we're gonna raid her if you all don't mind. We're raiding our friend Nat Lufa now. She is doing her karaoke stream. Since today's Mabinogi stream was very short, we're gonna redo this tomorrow probably. Well, actually no. How about Monday? So tomorrow is supposed to be my Hollow Knight stream, and I'm probably gonna spend quite a long time on that. And then Sunday is the watch along in my Discord server for the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. So if you aren't already in the Discord, I believe most of you are, but if you aren't already and you wanna hop on for the Sunday movie, there you go. Yes, K-pop Demon Hunters. It will be at 10 p.m. your time, Kuro. Thank you, Tanaki. I appreciate you. Just any stream we're in together, always a fun one, always a chill one. Lufa is definitely not being chill. Okay, so let's see. Let's start the raid. We don't have official raid messages yet, but it's gonna be fun. You can, I don't know, just do Melanus raid, or the melons are coming. The kernels are coming in. I don't know. Let's go with that. The melons are coming in. Or something. I don't know. I don't have a non-subscriber one, but just come up with whatever. We don't have a nice save. Wait, what did I say? Did I say something weird? What are you referring to? I'm scared. Melons are coming in as a cute message. You meant spritz? Remembering to make melon. Yeah, I started a late stream too late today. 1弟弟 小弟弟 Melanist raid. Melanist. I wish you sweet dreams to those who are going to sleep. And for those who are staying, let's hype up Nat Lufa. And I'll be back for another Mabinogi stream. I need to make up for it, especially since I canceled 2 weeks and today's was super short. Also, thank you, Malbing, for forcing me to use Chinese, but I'm feeling really awkward when I do speak it, so... I think I speak the most fluently when I'm talking to my mom, because then I don't think about it and my ABC accent doesn't come out, but when I'm feeling embarrassed and everything, my ABC accent comes out instead. Take it easy, thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Hollow Knight. I think the raid should be starting soon. Oh, I raided already. Did I raid already? Oh, I did. Whoops. Bye bye.